What happened in the next 12 seconds would become the most viral moment in courtroom history. Over 60 million views, replayed endlessly, analyzed by legal experts worldwide. And it all started with 4 words that destroyed a woman's entire life. Amanda Berkshire walked into Judge Judy's courtroom like she owned the place. Designer blazer, perfect hair. That entitled posture that screams, "I've never faced real consequences for anything in my life." She was suing her former business partner for $5,000, and she had that smirk that said this was going to be easy. But then Amanda made the single biggest mistake anyone can make in Judge Judy's courtroom. She looked directly at the judge, rolled her eyes, and said the words that would haunt her forever. "You're not scary." The courtroom froze. The bailiff's eyes went wide. The audience gasped. Even Amanda's own lawyer physically recoiled. Judge Judy's face didn't change. She just smiled. That cold, terrifying smile that regular viewers know means someone is about to be absolutely destroyed. What Amanda didn't know was that Judge Judy had already reviewed the one piece of evidence that would prove Amanda had committed fraud, perjury, and possibly criminal conspiracy. 12 seconds later, Amanda would be begging to take those words back. But it was too late. The cameras were rolling, and justice was coming. Before I show you the exact moment when Amanda's arrogance turned into pure panic, I need you to do something for me right now. Drop a comment telling me where you're watching from. I want to see how global this audience is, and if you've ever seen someone disrespect authority and immediately regret it, or if you just love watching entitled "People Get Humbled in the Most Public Way Possible," absolutely destroy that subscribe button. Trust me, what happens in the next 12 seconds is the most satisfying takedown you'll see all year. Here's how Amanda ended up in this courtroom about to have her entire world collapse. 6 months earlier, Amanda and her business partner, Rachel Chen, had launched a boutique marketing agency together. They split everything 50-50, investment, ownership, responsibilities, profits. Rachel handled the creative work while Amanda managed client relationships and finances. For the first 4 months, the business grew steadily. They landed 3 major clients, generated solid revenue, and everything seemed perfect. Rachel trusted Amanda completely. After all, they'd been friends since college. But then Rachel noticed something strange. Clients were mentioning projects she'd never heard about, invoices for work she hadn't done. When Rachel asked Amanda about it, Amanda got defensive and changed the subject. Rachel started investigating. She discovered that Amanda had been running side projects using the company's name and resources, but keeping 100% of the money for herself. Amanda had invoiced clients for over $47,000 in work and deposited every penny into her personal account. When Rachel confronted her with bank statements and client emails, Amanda didn't apologize. She didn't offer to split the money. Instead, she claimed Rachel had abandoned the partnership and that she was owed compensation for carrying the business alone. Amanda then filed a lawsuit demanding $5 from Rachel for breach of partnership duties and emotional distress. It was pure projection, accusing Rachel of exactly what Amanda herself had done. Rachel countersued for the $47,000 Amanda had stolen plus damages. She had receipts, bank records, client testimony, time-stamped emails proving Amanda had deliberately hidden the side projects. But Amanda walked into court completely confident. She had expensive lawyers, she had prepared testimony, she had documents that she claimed would prove Rachel was lying. What Amanda didn't have was any idea that Judge Judy had already found the evidence that would expose everything, and Amanda's arrogance was about to make her humiliation 10 times worse. Judge Judy started with her typical directness. "Ms. Berkshire, you're suing your former partner for $5,000. Explain your case." Amanda's voice dripped with rehearsed victimhood. "Your Honor, Rachel and I started a business together. I poured my heart and soul into it while she did the bare minimum. When I tried to hold her accountable, she attacked me with false accusations and these ridiculous counterclaims." She gestured dismissively at Rachel. "She's claiming I somehow stole money from the business. That's absurd. Every dollar I earned was from my own hard work while she was barely contributing." Judge Judy's expression remained neutral. "You're saying you didn't take any money that should have been split with your partner?" "Absolutely not. Everything I earned was separate from our partnership work. My personal clients, my personal projects. She has no claim to any of it." Judge Judy turned to Rachel. "Miss Chen, what's your evidence?" Rachel pulled out a thick folder. "Your Honor, I have emails from clients showing Amanda used our company name and business resources. I have invoices she sent from our company email. I have bank records showing she deposited $47,000 into her personal account instead of the business account." Amanda interrupted with a condescending laugh. "Your Honor, she's twisting everything. Those clients contacted me personally. Just because I mentioned our company name doesn't mean Berkshire. Judge Judy interrupted. Let her finish. Amanda's face flushed. Fine, but this is a waste of time. You're going to rule in my favor anyway once you actually look at the facts instead of her fairy tales. The courtroom went quiet. Judge Judy leaned forward slightly. I'm sorry, what did you say? Amanda rolled her eyes, that fatal eye roll. I said you're going to rule in my favor, obviously. She has no real evidence. This is just her being bitter that I was more successful. Judge Judy's voice dropped dangerously. You seem very confident. I am confident, because I know how this works. You look at the evidence, you see through the lies, and justice wins. Amanda actually smirked. No offense, but you're not as scary as people say. This is just TV. The words hung in the air like a bomb waiting to explode. Judge Judy didn't raise her voice. She just said, quietly, Miss Berkshire, I'd like to discuss an email you sent to a client named David Morrison on March 23rd. Amanda's smirk faltered. I don't recall that specific. Let me refresh your memory. Judge Judy held up a printed email. This email, from your company addressed to Mr. Morrison, quotes him $12,000 for a marketing campaign. You signed it, Amanda Berkshire, co-founder. You invoiced him through your company, but you deposited his payment into your personal account. Amanda's face went pale. That was a misunderstanding. I intended to transfer. This email also contains a very interesting sentence. You wrote, my partner doesn't need to know about this project. It's between us. Does that sound familiar now? The color drained completely from Amanda's face. Your Honor, I can explain. I'm not finished. I contacted Mr. Morrison personally. He provided me with 6 additional emails where you explicitly told him to keep this project secret from Rachel. He also sent me text messages where you instructed him to pay you directly, not the business. Judge Judy pulled out more documents. I also have emails from 3 other clients with nearly identical language. Don't mention this to my partner. Pay me directly. Keep this between us. Amanda's hands started shaking. Your Honor, please. If I could just... You told me I'm not scary. You told me this is just TV. You told me I was going to rule in your favor. Judge Judy's voice was ice. Let me show you what happens when you lie under oath in my courtroom. Judgment for the defendant. Your $5. Zuzan lawsuit is dismissed with prejudice. You will pay Rachel Chen $47,000 for the money you stole, plus $15,000 in punitive damages for fraud and breach of fiduciary duty. Amanda's voice cracked. Your Honor, please. I didn't mean... Furthermore, I'm referring this case to the district attorney for possible prosecution for fraud, perjury, and theft. Bailiff, please provide Ms. Chen with the appropriate contact information. Amanda was crying now. Please, can we go back? Didn't understand. You understood perfectly. You just thought you were smarter than everyone in this room. You were wrong. The clip went viral within hours, 60 million views. You're Not Scary became a meme. Within weeks, Amanda's business reputation was destroyed. 3 additional former clients came forward with similar complaints. She faced criminal charges that resulted in probation and mandatory restitution. Rachel recovered every dollar and rebuilt her business successfully. All because Amanda thought disrespecting the judge would have no consequences. If this takedown was satisfying, smash that like button. Comment respect the bench if Amanda got what she deserved. Subscribe for more instant karma moments. Next week, a Karen tries to intimidate a judge with her lawyer husband until the judge reveals they went to law school together. Never disrespect the person holding your fate in their hands.